In the morning, in the night, Cleveland shovel gonna be alright. You got the Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shovel, and everybody be alright. Well, I met a little girl. I said, "What's your name?" She said, "Back on, Jack, I'm playing your game. I don't like your looks and I don't like your style, but if you can pay the price, we'll still buy for a while." I said, "Oh, wait a minute, baby, get off my case. I don't make with no refugee from the human race. Don't want to fight and I don't want to scuffle. You know what I will do? What do you do? I'm on it, mosey on along and do that Cleveland shuffle. In the morning, in the night, Cleveland shuffle gonna be alright. You got a Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shovel, and everybody be alright, be alright. Oh.
That's all right. That's okay. Do this gig to get my pay. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday night. I'm like Mad Dog Adams. And we're doing the Perch Church Cleveland Shuffle.
In the morning, in the night, Cleveland shuffle gonna be alright. You got a Cleveland shovel. You got the Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shuffle, and everybody be alright. Yeah, Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shuffle. Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shuffle. You got the Cleveland shuffle, and everybody be alright.
Amen and hallelujah. Happy Friday night. That was the Cleveland Shuffle, Mike Mad Dog Adams. That was from back in 1980. 1980, I think I recorded that. Maybe a little couple of years after. I just came across Deadly Earnest and the Honky Tonk Heroes. If you are from the Northern Ohio area, you might recognize that name. And Deadly was kind of like a Jerry Jeff Walker, and it was during that time too. Really great band, an area favorite. But I was looking at the pictures, and then I realized that Mike Bayless, the guitar player who you just heard on Cleveland Shuffle, and John Dobbins-Beck, the bass player you just heard, and Phil Barron on piano, doing an incredible job. Phil's, just hot, man. Anyway, I heard that we lost John a while back, not too long ago. I don't know if Mike is still around. Phil, I got to get Phil a copy of that. Anyway, Cleveland Shuffle. How are you tonight? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Glad you stopped by, hanging out. I'm Mike Mad Dog Adams, but you already know that. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be here now, would you? I think my buddy Alex is going to drop by. A little later on, we're going to talk some tales. My buddy Alex, Alexander Charles Ignatius Oscaritis. That's a long name, man. And we became friends in ninth grade. And because we both had this love of music and wanted to be performers. Of course, that was a common thing kids wanted to be in the 70s like that. Every neighborhood had a few bands and whatnot. It was like your gang, your band was your gang. Anyway, Alex and I shared a lot of the same ideas. And we ended up, yeah, we would write songs and rehearse our music and, share the dreams. And we had a good group of friends we hung around with. And here it is, 50 some years later. And Alex and I are still as close as we ever were, friends. We're still both doing it too, as old as we are. Alex is still playing music, and he's had a hell of a career. He worked with Danny and the Juniors, and he he's been over to China doing some stuff. And anyway, Al's going to join us after he gets his haircut. I have my wingman here, the lovely Michelle, making sure I got a Kentucky bourbon. I'm a lucky dog, man. I'll tell you right now, I got to give a big round of applause. Oh, Missy, you so fine. You so fine. You so fine. Missy. Well, that's a long one today, huh? All right, time for the first social of the evening, my friends. It's a privilege and a non financial pleasure to be here once again, entertaining you from the basement of love, preaching my Perch Church philosophy of life that every day above ground is a good day. Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a ride home? No, I am home. I don't need a ride. Can I get a social? That's what I need. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi, ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi. Ein, zwei, drei, super. Oh yeah, yes, my good old Kentucky bourbon ale on a Friday night. It's the kind of stuff they drink in Alaska. No, I don't know. I don't even know if they got it in Alaska. Oh, hey, let's see who's in the house, man. We got a good group, a good group, a good group. I'm just trying to figure. Do you hear that? I'm hearing I'm hearing some interference here on something, and I don't know what it is. It's not that. Not. Oh, you know what I think it might be? The guitar. There we go. Ah, it's exactly what it was. I'm a genius. Who's Dave Stasko is in the house? Let's see. Start at the top. Marty Taylor. Marty, you got to be our guest socialist, man. I need your email address. Uh, let's see. Tom Spalding. Hey, Tom, how you doing, buddy? How's everything down there in Florida right now? I know a lot of people leaving Florida. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing that insurance is going to be as much or more than the monthly mortgage payment. That's what I'm hearing. I can't believe it. The HOA fees are skyrocketing. Well, a lot of those places haven't the buildings, the condo high rises stuff. Then there's a lot of them that didn't have any money put into them for quite a while, and now those repairs got to be made, and just it's just a mess. By God, I hope that you're not in it. I hope you're okay away from the mess, and if you are in the mess, God bless you, man. Good luck. Susan Wolf Nickerson is here at the Perch Church tonight with Lucy Ulibari. Ulibari. Happy Friday, Loose. I like that. Loose. Hanging loose like Bullwinkle Moose. I don't know. I'm just here to be as entertaining and as because I really do. I try to be happy with people, try to spread joy. That was one of the many things I learned from following Jimmy Buffett and studying his life and career and being, huge uh, Buffett file, if you will, a Buffett aficionado. Of course, there's people that always know more. But one of the things that impressed me about Mr. Buffett, Mr. Jimmy Buffett, for the first time I saw him was his joy for the music, the joy to be joyous and playing. That's hard to do sometimes, especially if you do it for a living, because sometimes you do it, you go, "Oh, I gotta be joyful during this song again." So, but you got to do the songs that you like. Anyway, and we're going to do some of those tonight. Another week above ground. Life is good. Joe Mail, how you doing? We're never home anymore. Wish I could catch you more often. Well, you'll be home soon enough, man. It's good that you and your bride get out. It's good that you're still out, man. Because you're no spring chickens either. So be grateful every moment, every day. I'm telling you, just get up and try to do something nice. Feel good about being able to get up and do something nice. I think that actually does make sense in a way. Okay, Marty Taylor says first show back home in 2 weeks. Yeah, you were in Rio de Janeiro for Carnival, and then you were in Mexico because you needed a vacation from Rio. You needed to decompress. They wouldn't let you come home all at once. It's like a diver. If you go up too fast, you get the bends. If you come back from Rio after Carnival and you don't stop in Central America or some Caribbean island or someplace, you get the bends. You get the alcohol bends. Lois. Lois and Rick are in the house tonight. Hello, hello. You guys still in Florida? I know you taking a long sabbatical down there. Are you still there? I hope you're having a good time. Let's see who else is in the Joe Mail. Yeah. And Cliff Cater, still alive, still kicking. Listening to you from Georgetown Winery. All right. Your girlfriend's friend singing. Request a song. Request a Mike Mad Dog Adams song and see what she says. Oh, Tom. Hi, Mike and Michelle. Yeah, it's Lauren Grease. Hey, oi, oi, oi. Here's one for Lauren. Social. Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Eins, zwei, drei. Zufa. Mm, 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 mm. Dave Stasko. Is it Lauren Garice? Jarice, maybe. Garice. Kathy Campbell. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Kelly and Beth are in the house. Kelly Powell. Hello, Kelly. Lauren, don't hear it. You don't hear it? Do you hear it now? No, I don't know. You're hearing me, right? Okay, I just want to make sure, because I'll just be babbling on and on and on like some old person does when they don't realize that people ain't paying attention or can't hear them. You miss your Friday bar that I always watch the show from, but the show is always great and always a great start to the weekend. Thank you, Marty. You are number one acolyte in my book. I appreciate you. John Schilt, hell yeah, drinking some homemade wine and looking forward to some Perch Church. And happy Friday, everybody. Thank you, John. Mm. Oh, Marty's serious about. He just sent me his email. Did you send it by my email? Let me see if I can do this real quick, because Marty's been wanting to be on for a long time now. I don't see it. You got to send it to my email. Send me an email to my email, and then I can send you a return. I don't know why it has to go through email and not messaging. Okay, so uh, if you don't know my email, it's Mike Mad Dog Adams at msn.com. So anybody wants to email me at that one, I have a few other different, like everybody has a few different addresses, but that's the one that's getting all the mail. I can't even keep up with that thing. Of course, it's all junk mail, money from Nigeria and hot MILFs that live 20 minutes away who want me, they're Inglewood, Florida. Tony Daly. How are you, Tony? T-Man. Hope you're having a good winter. Hello, Justine. Justine Piles. Lloyd Whitaker. Cheers from Huntington, West Virginia. We were talking about that hotel with the volcano in it years ago that I performed. I think it was a Sheraton. Might have been a Hilton. I don't know. John Harris, how you doing up there in Lewiston, Michigan, John? Having happy hour or beach? Oh, you're in Cancun, huh? Watching Perch Church in Cancun, Mexico. Well, I have to do a special song for you, John. You're in hog heaven. By God, have some barbecue tonight. And think about me, by God. I had the barbecue this week. I had, it was just regular from Giant Eagle, but, you slob a little extra sauce on there and you cook them up nice. And they work out good. T.R. Himberg. Hello, Mad Dog. We are happy to be here. Rick and Tracy, can't wait to see you in Toledo at Bar 145. Thank you very much. Saturday, March 30th, Toledo, Ohio, Bar 145. Also, here's what you guys can see right down on the bottom there. St. Patty's Day, Sunday, March 17th, Port Clinton, Mr. Ed's. I still got to get the name of the it's the Riverside Bar Cafe, River from Mexican restaurant. It's good though. It's Mike Drum owns it, and I'll get the name. But see, everybody's going to know. Think of Mr. Ed's for a while. It's going to take a while to make that transitional period. So if I tell people the name of a brand new Mexican restaurant in Port Clinton, they are not going to think that it's Mr. Ed's, right? They'll probably go to Mendoza's, or they'll probably go up to what's that one up there on 53? Has real good food. Playa del Carmen or something? Nah, I don't know. Anyway, well, I'm glad you're down there in Cancun. Watch out for the drug dealers. They're everywhere. And stay out of the crossfire if you can. Jeff Fork, Perch Church and a cold beer on a Friday night. You know what? I'm going to have, honey, is this some of that pineapple rum that I've been kind of, I only drink on the holidays. What's today? Oh, you're supposed to tell me. Okay. I'll come back to it. Ziggy Zaggy Ziggy Zaggy. Pineapple rum for Ralph Wilbanks, for Mongo. That's 3 weeks in a row I've been doing that pineapple rum now. It's pretty tasty. Ed Minnick needs a Perch Church fix. All right, you got it. I'll be warbling here in a couple of minutes. I'm just waiting for the OxyContin to kick in. 5 o'clock cheers from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Right on. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Toby Keith. All right, I think I got everybody. Lisa, we hear you. All right, thank you. Laura Lynn Hyatt. Hi, buddy. I'm Perch Church, and everybody, get off your feet. Lena Swarm, hey, we missed you last week. You did not attend the services like you. We missed you, Lena. Mimi said she can't be here tonight. Who else are we missing? Are we missing anybody? Corinne. I'm sorry, Corinne. Corin, yeah. Corin. The coroner's high. Corinne, how are you? Hey, Mike, we hope you're doing freaking awesome. I'm hanging in there, Life throws the, curveballs at everybody. That's life. That's part of the learning thing. That's why we're here, because it's how you react to a situation. If you react stoically and calmly, then you can be in control of the situation. You can't control shit you can't control. What you can control is your reaction to things. So anyway, do it okay. It's we're all, you get up around our age and everybody's got aches and pains every freaking day, man. So just because part of life. Kimberly Braun. But anyway, Corinne, by the way, I hope you're doing well. You hero, you're a hero. Kimberly, happy Friday. See you in Toledo again soon. I hope so. Thanks. We'll have some extra tambourines. Laura Lynn is in Fort Myers. Be back your way about Mother's Day. That sounds like a song. Yeah, no Florida for me this year. I'm still keeping an eye on my mother, who is got her in hospice care now. So for those of you who do, a lot of people sent her cards and everything, and I'm very, very grateful. She still talks about it. And in fact, I was in the nursing home just yesterday, and the new chaplain for her came in, and she looks at me, and she's got a face mask on, because sometimes, it's optional with that stuff. And when she takes it off and she looks, she goes, "Are you Mike Mad Dog Adams?" My mother's drooling on herself, and no, she's not drooling on her, but she's a mess. And I said, yeah, 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 yeah. I used to bartend at Put Bay. I'm like, and now you're the chaplain. Oh, this ought to be a fun place. Lovely gal, though. Lovely gal. Anyway, all right. Do I have Scotty Kesselmeyer? Happy to be with you, brother. Hey, boo-boo. And JD Bechtel, how you doing? And Mustang Sally Bechtel in attendance at Perch Church tonight. Their dog Bernie, the weekend at Bernie's, Ontario, Ohio. That's right. Well, good to see you guys. Social, doing a social. JD Bechtel like doing social. Truer words, my friend. Glad you're Barb Edwards. Hey, from Shreveport, Louisiana. Oh yeah, you guys just getting over Mardi Gras. You know who we lost recently? Joel Sanye. Joel Sanye, Tear Stained Letter. The great accordion player, just a great Cajun Zydeco musician, uh, who had a couple of good big hits that crossed over in a sense too. We're losing them all. Hey, Barbette, so Shreveport, Louisiana. I miss Louisiana. We gotta get back down to Louisiana. Life is a game. Always make adjustments. Yeah, it's a goddamn Ponzi scheme, is what it is. Pyramid scheme. Don't get me started. Yeah, prayers for mom. Thank you, Lois. Thank you. Thank you. I sure appreciate it. Prayers. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. I just some Hebian. Some Hebian. Wham Bam Who Shot Sam. You ever hear that song? That was a George Jones. Yeah, George Jones. I'm so stinking sorry to hear. Oh, went through it with them. This has been going on for a couple of years now, so we're kind of used to it. So, I sent you an email to your MSN email, Mike. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna get this link to Marty. Then I'm gonna grab my guitar, and we're gonna do a couple songs, and then maybe we'll have Marty call us in and lead us in a social. We've been trying to do this. We've had our limitations. I'm going to reply. I'm just going to paste the link. All right. And you'll have to sign in, Marty. And I'm sending it off to you. Isn't this impressive that I can do this? Oh, man, I tell you, because they dragged me kicking and screaming into the computer age, man. I did. But once I got into it, then I realized. And in fact, Alex, I think is going to be on tonight. He explained it to me. He kept saying to me, we did that all our lives to each other, encouraged each other back and forth, pushed each other, we still, to this day, turn each other on to ideas, artistically or creatively or whatever. It's, we have similar interests and everything, but I was like, I'm not going to mess with computers and this and that. This was in the 90s. And he says, Mike, you gotta learn. You gotta get into it. And he told me something that so resonated with me, stuck in my head, and it enabled me to adapt to the idea of learning this kind of stuff. Of course, the one thing is you're always learning every day. Every day it's something new. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit. We'll touch base on it. Thank you, Shane. Look at Mike. Thank you, lady. All right. You know what? I'll grab the guitar in a minute. We got my buddy, my number one acolyte, Marty Taylor. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you hear me now?
The lovely Marty Taylor. How are you, Marty?
Can you hear me now?
Can we hear you now? I can hear you.
Good shit.
I can hear you. How you do? Well, so Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
And Mexico. Where were you at in Mexico?
We were in Huachuco.
Where the hell's that?
It is way south. It's It's actually south of Tabasco, Mexico. There's an actual city down there called Tabasco, Mexico.
Tabasco. It's not where Tabasco sauce comes from, because that comes from Louisiana. It comes from the island on Louisiana. But Tabasco, Mexico. Did you see any drug dealers down there?
Not that I know of, but there were some things that were going down on that beach that was a little not the correct way of doing things, I shall say.
Yeah. They say it's it's just everywhere, even in Cancun. Now John Harris, our buddy John Harris, is in Cancun right now, and I'm trying to find this thing to get it off, and I don't know why I can't find it.
Because we're in Ohio. Well,
Like here
you're
now.
in Ohio. I decided to get a little Yingling started.
That's not from Ohio. That's
Well,
Chinese beer, man.
They drink it in Ohio.
It's Chinese beer. It's Yingling, right? No,
Yep.
it's from Pennsylvania. I actually think it's Pennsylvania's oldest beer. I'm not sure there. I got rid of that. Thank you. I think it's so anyway, we've got Kentucky Bourbon Ale. Now that's what you call a social faux pas. Okay.
Yeah. My first beer of the evening.
That's gonna be a long evening for you, Marty.
I know.
And where's your lovely wife at?
She is with her mom, currently at the hospital. Her mom had a little heart issue. Turns out that she got it from being sick and everything else. She should be getting released sometime tomorrow.
Wow. Hopefully it's nothing she picked up in Mexico or Rio.
Nope.
Yeah. No. Okay. That's good.
It's her mom. They still were here.
They weren't there. They stayed here. Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, you want to lead us, Marty? It's
Absolutely.
always good to see you, buddy. You want to lead us in a social tonight?
All right, everybody. Grab your beers and let's do a little social. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. Oi, oi, oi.
No. Wait a minute now. Did I raise you like that?
Maybe.
First, we got to start off with the social. Ziggy zaggy,
ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Ziggy zaggy, zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Ein, zwei, drei.
Sufa. Marty, you know why I like you? Because you remind me of me when I was your age.
That's a good thing.
Nah, well, I don't know. Full of piss and vinegar, but and I haven't changed 50 years later. Good to see you're hale and hearty and healthy. I'm glad you had a wonderful trip. Tell your mom and dad I said hello. Your lovely wife, Kayla, that I said hello. And who else? Anybody else?
I mean, everybody on this show, I hope they're all doing great. I hope you and the lovely Michelle are doing great. My love and my admiration towards you and Michelle and your mom. You know, I hope
Thank you, Marty.
She's happy and she's lived a hell of a life, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Hey, 25 years. My mom and dad lived in Las Vegas, so they partied. They had a freaking ball, man. So
I'm glad, man. That's what life is all about.
That's where I got my gambling bug from. My old man and my mom, Yeah, video poker.
Yeah, only they win.
Yeah. Hey, love you, brother. I'm going to play some songs. My buddy Alex is coming on. You're going to enjoy meeting him, and we'll see. All right.
All right, man. Thank you for having me on. Finally, this worked.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming on. We'll see you. Take care.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you. Take care.
Bye. All right. Well, that was fun. Marty's a good cat. Hey, I got to play a song. I'm getting a little itch to. I was actually playing a little earlier today. I got into it, I was going, boy, I wish I was doing this right now. Sometimes I get the urge to just go, I don't care what time it is. I'm just going to turn this thing on and get in front of the camera. And so then I'm trying to figure out is why do I have that urge? Is it the urge because I need attention, to show off, to I don't know, to just have an audience? Maybe I like to think it's just to connect with people, to have somebody to play for. But hell, I can play with myself in the closet and be fine. Carmen said that one time. She goes, I could have a party with myself in the closet. That busted my balls. All right. Well, how about a song, my friends? You know what? Let's put this at the top so we can see that. That's a little better. Little more better, I think. I have to back this up. Look at me go. Pretty soon, someday I'll have a sponsor like the one I had with AA. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can do a song. I better learn some Irish songs. We got St. Patty's Day coming up, too, you know. So, Chris City, Facebook friends, you got it. Oh, I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. Drinking with my Facebook friends. Everybody knows you don't have to wear clothes. Everybody kind of goes where the fun never ends. Oh, you don't even have to shower. And it's always happy hour. Happy hour. When you're drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook friends again, drinking with your Facebook friends. Oh, I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. What? Drinking with my Facebook friends. Everybody knows you don't have to wear clothes. Everybody kind of goes where the fun never ends. Oh, you didn't even have to shout. And it's always happy hour. Yeah, you drink with your Facebook, drink with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook friends again. Yeah, you drinking with your Facebook friends. Well, I went downstairs to my office, got on the internet. Who I was gonna find down here was anybody's pet. Up there on my computer screen, much to my surprise, there were people showing dirty pictures, telling great big lies. They were drinking with their Facebook friends. What? Drinking with their Facebook friends. Why, it's quality time with a bottle of wine. Honey, you can stick it where the sun don't shine. If you don't like my friends, yeah, don't come around here again. Drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook friends again. I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. You poke me, I'll poke you. That's the kind of shit we like to do. Drinking with my Facebook friends. What? Drinking with my Facebook friends. I'm just kicking back at my marble shack with a big fat doobie and a bottle of Jack. Oh, if you don't like my friends, yeah, don't come around here again. Drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook, drinking with your Facebook friends again. Drinking with my Facebook friends. Everybody, oh, I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. What? Drinking with my Facebook friends. Quality time with a bottle of wine. You can stick it where the sun don't shine. Oh, if you don't like my friends, honey, don't come around here again. Drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook, drinking with my Facebook friends again. I'm drinking with my Facebook friends. I'm just drinking with my Facebook friends. Drinking with my Facebook friends. You poke me, I'll poke you. Jamie Vogel is in the house. How are you? Short check-in from the fabulous Florida Keys. Drinking a margarita in Isla Mirada. but started my Keys adventure with some conch fritters at Alabama Jack's in honor of you. Thank you. I tell everybody, if you are going to the Keys, first of all, everybody should drive to Key West once, at least once. I've done it dozens of times, but you should do it at least one time. It's one of the most beautiful drives in the country. From Key Largo, once you get into Key, but even when you go across from Homestead into Key Largo, that long stretch, they've made that a lot better now. It used to be like just 2 lanes or 4 lanes. I know they've widened it and everything. And you're going through the mangroves and the lake. What is it? Surprise Lake. That's what it's called. Lake Surprise or Surprise Lake. I figured the Indians were like going on their canoe to go, holy shit, there's a lake here. Wow, we're surprised. So I don't know. Anyway, everybody should go down US 1, and their destination should be fun. My friend Charlie is the man. He lives in his van every summer up at Wooden Bay. He sails with the breezes and he looks like Jesus. If Jesus ever had a bad day, well, come down November, you start to remember it kind of cold and gray. He'll take his van off the blocks, put on a new pair of shocks, and pull it towards A1A. Oh yeah, pull it towards A1A. He's hiding out in the Florida Keys. Everybody do what they please. Drinking margaritas, eating senoritas down in the Florida Keys. Oh yeah, we're down in the Florida Keys. Now where's old Captain Bob? That dude quit his job, but he left him a mighty smart wife. Cause now he's paying alimony and he's eating bologna, but he'll be happy living on his boat the rest of his life. Hey, come down November, start to remember it kind of cold and gray. Take out a load, back motor home, and hold it towards A1A. Oh yeah, and hold it towards A1A. He's hiding out in the Florida Keys. Everybody do it they please. Drinking margaritas, being senoritas down in the Florida Keys. So yeah, we're down in the Florida Keys. Yeah, you start to feel good, you start to get happy. On the salt grass going through Miami. And I'm a musician, yeah, I love to go fishing. I can boogie woogie all night long. I'm hiding out in the Florida Keys. Everybody do what they please. Drinking margaritas, eating senoritas down in the Florida Keys. Oh yeah, down in the Florida Keys. Everybody out in the Florida Keys. Everybody do what they please. Drinking margaritas, eating senoritas down in the Florida Keys. Oh yeah, way down. Cha-cha-cha. So you can end any song with cha-cha-cha. I'm telling you right now. That's going to be my new trademark. Cha-cha-cha. That's it. Hiding out in Florida Keys. You talked to Charlie today, Lois says. He's doing good. I know he fought off the cancer, man. We thought it was close for a while there. He's a strong cat, though. I learned a lot. Charlie just one of my dearest friends, and I'm glad he's doing good. He'll be coming back to the island. Christian, how are you? Good to have you with us on a happy Friday night. hanging loose like Mother Goose. When she started dating Bullwinkle Moose. Bob Kanza, how you doing? I love Kansas because it's Kanza. His name is Kansas, but apparently he must have got booted off of Facebook or something. And all you got to do is drop a consonant, add a vowel, and you got a new Facebook page. So shout out to the spirit of the late Richard. Hey, Bob, what happened? Do you know today I just saw a message in my message bin, and it was somebody that contacted me. This is like 2-3 hours ago, and I got this message because I didn't go to my messages the last 2 days, and it says, "Do you know how to contact the family of Richard Warren?" And I thought, "Holy crap! Did something happen?" So Bob apparently, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Richard was one of the, I don't know, just kind of a great character on the island. And he had a cigar, walk-in humidor. He would deal in cigars and just what a character. Richard, what's that? Oh, the pumpkins. Oh, my God. Richard grew these record size, 400 pounds or some shit like that. And they would take them down for the Oktoberfest in De Rivera Park. And so, Bob, I wish I could, let's shout out to Richard Warren. Every day now, you know what I mean? That's why every day above ground is a good day to our good friend Richard Warren. God bless you, brother. Stepping on a rainbow, as Kinky Friedman would say. Ziggy zaggy ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi, ein zwei drei, Zufa. God bless you, Richard. Of course, then the next thing that everybody wants, goes in is, well, what happened? How did it happen? What you want? And I don't think that's a morbid curiosity. I think it's just more of a natural curiosity. I think it can go to more morbidity the longer you think about it and how it applies to you in your life, I suppose. I used to, well, you remember, of course, I worked in a cemetery. I did. Buried a lot of people and dug up a few. Had to dig up a few, called exhuming the body. It was an interesting experience. Actually, I really enjoyed the job. David Y. He loves the keys. Our buddy David. I'm in a truck driving song mood, I think. I want to have to do a truck driving song for you. Cliff Cater says hello. Tim Johnson. Hey, Tim. Bob posted a very nice tribute about Richard. Okay. All right. I'm just finding out right now. Craig Allen. Hello, Craig. And Schlee. Hey, mom and dad. Craig and Schlee from the Roundhouse Bar. Two of the finest people you ever want to meet that work behind the bar at the Roundhouse there. Now they're Mon Paw. Mon Paw. Well, good. I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you guys are well. I hope the kids are well. And Shlee's so pretty, She's such a pretty little thing. Kristen Adams, another pretty little thing. How you doing, honey? You love the Facebook photos of me and Alex. Thanks. I don't know if Alex is I think he's going to call in probably in about 20 minutes or so. And if he got my message, if you got my link, I don't know. But thanks. Yeah, hang out and we'll tell you the story about the West Virginia show where we almost got lynched by a bunch of rednecks and. Jeff Itutis was with us, the guy who worked at the cemetery with me. I mean, we were kids. This is, young, 21 barely. Shannon, love you too, baby. John Lakatos. Good to see you, John. Our dear pirate and tobacconist. sailed on out of the Dominican. From what we know, his heart decided to stop. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to try to do this song for Richard. I haven't played this in a long time. It's one of my own. But a little bit long. I'll do the short version. The long recorded version of is 10 minutes or so. I don't know. We have a beautiful cello solo and an orchestra and all kinds of stuff, But I'm just gonna. I'm thinking about because the way Bob Kanza, the way you put it, that he took off out of the Dominican. Onwards and upwards to us pirates that remain. Bob, I dedicate this to you. Thanks for the information, and we're going to dedicate this to Richard. J.D. Bechtel says his dad was a caretaker for a cemetery. He said the best job he ever. Of jobs. That was probably my favorite. A lot of people under him. Nobody talked back. Yeah. We used to. We had an industry magazine. The cemetery industry it's called Casket and Sunnyside. I used to read my issue every month, and a little bit of the song. A song I wrote and recorded years ago called "The Pirate" for Richard Warren. Whatever I can remember of it. Now, he was the kind of man who could go out on the sea, come back with all the big ones. Sometimes just big stories. He could drink him a river of whiskey, drink up his weight in beer. He ain't been called the pirate, and there's 16 years. The pirate was his handle, pirate was his name. He got it a long, long time ago. Smuggling was his game. Ran some guns for Cuba. He said pleasure was his career. He ain't been called the pirate, and there's 16 years. He lived for the moment, one day at a time. All he needed was a good boat, nautical line. He never thought he'd ever simply run out of time. But like the wind that blows, that's the way it goes. He bought his first boat in the 50s. It was 28 foot long. Yeah, he lived his life like a character in a Jimmy Buffett song. He had women he couldn't remember, but they all loved him so dear. Every girl needs a little pirate now and then, wipe away her tears. He lived for the moment, one day at a time. All he needed was a good boat and a nautical line. Never thought he'd ever simply run out of time. Yeah, but like the wind that blows, that's the way it goes. He never had a family, never had a home. He didn't give a damn about politics. He preferred to be left alone. On a boat with a drinking buddy, they can fish and tip back some beers. He ain't been called the pirate, and there's 16 years. And after 20 years in the fast lane, his heart decided to quit. So they put it back together, said he never felt better, but he slowed down quite a bit. And he started taking out charters, changed his lifestyle, so it appeared. He ain't been called the pirate, and there's 16 years. And one night we're on the tropic went a little bit crazy. His heart set sail at last. But his few friends, they remembered as their toasts revealed their fears. He ain't been called the pirate damn near 16 years. He lived for the moment, one day at a time. All he needed was a good ball and he got it in life. Never thought he'd ever simply run out of time. Yeah, every life never knows. That's the way it goes. So they bought him a stone and laid it over his bones with a message you could read so clear. Your soul may be in heaven or maybe in hell, but your memory is here. The pirate now lies here. For Richard Warren, the pirate. Yeah. Sad news, sad news, sad news. Anyway, here we are on a Friday night, Perch Church. I know sometimes Richard would watch, so we're going to do one more. Who else is in the house here now? Let me see if I got everybody going. Hi, Kristen. Yeah. Thank you for both your daughters. Oh, thank you, Marty. Appreciate that. AJ Mason, another bartending alumni from the Roundhouse. How are you, my friend? Another fine guy, a fine lad. Hey, a fine lad. Faith and be good. You're welcome, Robert. You're welcome, Bob Kansas. All right. Well, kind of just hanging in here and waiting to see if my buddy Alex shows up. A Joker song. That's my go-to. Yeah, that's my go-to. A Joker song. Joker song. I don't have to do that here. I got this job. I think. I'm not going to get fired from this one, too, am I? Never. Too late in the game to do that. You know, what the hell? Well, Dominican Republic. Well, I need another song. What am I in the mood for? Kind of threw me. Kind of threw my whole. But I'd rather know, you know. Here's one I didn't write. Maybe, I don't know, should I just keep doing my own songs, or my wife will say, yes, play your own songs. And a lot of people, but I'm thinking, you know what? Here's another one to transition out of this kind of groove that we're in. I got a request for what? From John? Oh. John, perfect. But I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to do your request. I'm going to live forever. That Billy Joe Shaver. Billy Joe Shaver. I was going to say Billy J. Kramer. Billy Joe Shaver, you know, great Texas songwriter. Yeah, that's the perfect song for right now. But I'm going to do this one first. Well, it is, actually. I wish I would have thought of it, but now my head is in this place here. This old man and me were at the bar and we were having us some beers, swapping, I don't care, talking politics, finding redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks and habits we ain't kicked, talking about God's grace, is great, beer is good. People are crazy. He said, I fought 2 wars. I've been married and divorced. Hey, what brings you to Ohio? He said, damned if I talk an hour or 2 about all the girls we knew and what all we put them through like 2 old boys would do. We pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette. He said, these damn things will kill me yet. He said, God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. Last call 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. Never talked to him again. And one summer day I saw the old man's face, front page obituary. He was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he hardly knew. His kids were mad as hell. Yeah, but me, I'm doing well. I stopped by today, just say thanks and pray. And I laid a 6-pack right there on the tray. And I said, God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. People are crazy. I like that song, don't you? Billy Currington. I believe I got that right. Billy Currington. And you know what that song always reminds me of? I knew a man, Bojangles, said he'd dance to you. Worn out shoes. Hey. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna kiss tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. No matter if you ever find me, I will always be around. Just like the songs I leave behind me, I'm gonna live forever now. Your fathers and your mothers, be good to one another. Please try to raise your children right. Don't let the darkness take them. Don't let them feel forsaken. Just lead them safely to the light. This old world has blown asunder. All the stars fall from the sky. Remember, someone really loves you. We'll live forever, you and I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna kiss tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna kiss tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever now. I'm gonna live forever now. Angels in sunshine, rivers of red wine, orange peel blue, dreaming of you. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna kiss tomorrow now. Mojo Nixon also. For Mojo. We lost Mojo. Some people say Mojo who? Mojo Nixon. He had that big hit, Debbie Gibson is Pregnant with My Two-Headed Love Child. Remember that one? Yeah. Elvis is Everywhere. Yeah, he was like with the Dead Kennedys and the Butthole Surfers or the Beat Farmers, that whole crowd, fun guy. Had a great show, Outlaw Country. Loved listen. Outlaw Country. Outlaw Country. I'm going to miss him, man. I love listening to him. Wonder if I could get his gig. No. That's all right. Can't afford the pay cut. Forget it. I like this out of my basement. Just need to get. I don't need to get anything. I got enough people. Just need to do it. Just keep doing it. How we doing, everybody? I hope you're having a good Friday night here. The Perch Church rocks. Paul Ratasky says. AJ Mason. AJ Mason. I know what the problem is. Are we still on the pineapple rum? Ralph, I'm drinking rum. Is Mongo here? They usually travel in pairs, those two pirate rum drinkers. Ralph Wilbanks, the discoverer, him and his team of the Hunley submarine. That's right. They found it, dug it out. It's in a museum in Charleston, South Carolina. Ralph gave me a private tour. They opened the museum just for Ralph. Yeah, pretty cool. Glad to have friends that are in low places like that. Well, it's a submarine. It's low places. No, they didn't sing that when they were in the submarine. I think it had pedals. Oh, who else in the house? John Shield requests live your. Okay, that was for John. And hey, all right, Alex is here. Hold on. Here we go.
Hey, man.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Would you give a round of applause? Welcome to the house, the one and only Alexander Charles Ignatius Oscaritis.
Well, thank you. I guess it looks like I got a halo here. How's that? There we go.
Yeah, how you doing? So you just came back from a haircut?
I did. I just got my haircut, and this is like the highlight of my day. I get to see you. I get my haircut. Man, life is good.
Nice shirt. Is that for like the Day of the Dead?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah.
Well, I thought you might wear the shirt from your band.
You know what? I would have. Yeah, Lost Northern Tribe.
The Lost Northern Tribe is the name of Alex's band, entertainment. And one of the key members is known as the Professor.
Yes.
Now, we're not talking about the Professor on Gilligan's Island.
No.
We're talking about the Professor. He's got a washboard. He's a hell of an entertainer. What a character. What a guy.
Yep. He's a little bit older than I am. So that's nice. It's nice to have a band member that's a little bit older.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, I guess. Oh, man. Well, thank you. Well, look at this. Alex, are you having anything?
I will sneak out and find something in a moment. That looks really good. Oh, my gosh. That looks great. Yes.
I better finish this one here. Hold on.
Oh, man. You got good service there, too. I hope you're leaving big tips.
Oh, yeah. Just the tip. Anyway. So what brings you to this neck of the woods? By God, I'm so glad Alex and I, we played bands together, shared dreams together. We got thrown off Kelly's Island when we were kids.
That's right. That's right.
We almost got lynched by rednecks in West Virginia. We played in the band. We played in the band that we had. I'm going to pull up a picture here. I'm sure most of you guys have seen it by now, but let me see if I can pull up a picture and where are my pictures at? There we go. And Alex was the keyboard player in the band. And he also did some of the business because he had a nickname in the band. Do you remember your nickname?
Let's see which one you're going to give me here. I have a feeling I know which one it's going to
Michelle's
be.
name in her hands. Michelle. Now this is 1978. It's a long time
Yeah.
ago, dude.
No, I know. Yeah, 78 sounds right. Yep. Yep.
Here's the band right here. The band, Mike Man Adams, and there's Alex right behind me there. Well, you probably can't see my cursor. I gotta fix this so I can draw like a professor or something up there. Yeah, that's there. There's Alex right there. Yeah,
Nice.
in the cowboy hat. And I don't know if we should say this or not, but it was a different time. We used to have a rebel flag on the front of your piano.
This is true. This is
And
true.
nobody, because it didn't represent the anger and hatred,
No.
in our part of the country, doing what we were doing, playing Southern rock and the whole thing. And Leonard Skinner would always unfurl the rebel flag there. What was that called? I'm trying to think of the name of it. But the point is that
The Bars and Stars.
there's some other name for it. But anyway,
Battle flag.
and it was on the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
I mean, the rebel flag was everywhere.
Yeah.
But people didn't see it the way they did later on. At least certain people. That's an interesting thing too, because I'm sure certain people did, but you just didn't know it.
No, that's true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but we were having a good time just traveling and performing and going crazy here. And
I always liked when they would put on posters, Southern rock band from Northern Ohio.
yeah,
I'm like, okay.
yeah, but we were like the premier Southern rock band, some shit that we would always make up. Well, there was us. There was a lot of good bands in that era too. There was Flatbush was probably the top Southern rock band, I think, here in
the country rock, and then especially the Southern rock was really happening, and there were and it was good. It was good bar music. It was fun music to go out to and enjoy.
People went 7 nights a week to a bar, because they didn't have everything in their home that they you had to go out just to get entertained and just to do something.
I always count our blessings that we got to experience it then, that you could play in a band on a Monday night, on a Tuesday night.
Yeah. Hal and I, we did 7 nights a week sometimes. What the hell? Why not? Right? I mean, you did that too. But you could do it. It was there.
Yeah.
There was every place had entertainment, and they were sporting some big ass bands. You remember like Fully Assembled, which was a 9-piece horn band?
Oh yeah.
And Cleveland at that time period. And Alex and I went to high school together. We went to Ignatius at first, St. Ignatius first, and then the Cleveland Urban Learning Community, the school without walls. So, which gave us all kinds of free time to hang around downtown and get drunk at 16 years old, listening to bands and pursuing our musical career dreams, because it was a free hippie school that we were in. It wasn't free; it cost, but it was. They called it a free school. And but we were together on that. We used to hang around and go see all the bands, and wanted to be rock and roll stars, man. Who didn't? And they would have entertainment in the afternoon. Remember, like at Avanti's on Euclid Avenue, across from CSU. They'd have like Don Chris.
I always remember, was it at the Grapes of Wrath where we woke up Charlie Wiener and got him to come down perform for us?
Charlie Wiener
at lunchtime.
Charlie's a great guy. I just he was the guy that. It was you and me. We were the only ones in the audience. It was an afternoon. And the owner, Marty Rosenblum, this place was called the Grapes of Wrath. And it was named after, of course, the Steinbeck novel, because it was this old little shanty. It looked like something that an Okie would live in. And and it was a folk, jazz, blues venue, country, little bit of country and bluegrass and stuff, all the stuff that couldn't, the rock and roll joints wouldn't play it. Across the street was the Viking Saloon. Dick Korn owned that.
Yeah.
And they would have the Dead Boys and Rockin' from the Tombs, and Charlie was in some bands that played there too. Charlie did a lot of things around here. Still is. He's writing. He's got a few books out, and we talk online once in a while. Our paths cross, but he's a good old guy. But yeah, we did. We saw Charlie, and he came down and put on a little one-man show for us, and we walked out. We walked out of there, and I went, "Well, I can do that." Charlie that was our insult. It was just he inspired me.
That was our Votech. Those are our Votech days, man.
Yeah, and we
got us ready for our careers.
We were getting high school credit, and Charlie was funny. He had some good stuff, and I said, "Man, that's the way to do it."
Yeah,
and he's had quite a career too. I got to get him on here anyway, but. So we did the band. I'm trying to give people a little bit of history of us. I don't know if anybody really freaking cares or not.
When you and Fiddler Hal were playing, I also became your sound engineer for some shows.
That's right.
Which led to me meeting the most impressive person on the planet that I ever met, which was Johnny Cash. And you and Hal were responsible for that, because I was mixing your show and you guys were opening up for him. That just was... Meeting him was, when he walked in the room, it was like meeting Abraham Lincoln or something, man. It was, he was as big as you would think, and he was, I'm Johnny Cash. I was like, whoa, that's for real.
Yeah, he was a cool cat, man. Cool cat.
Well, we also shared some lovely homesteads over the years too.
Yeah, we lived together. We rented a few houses. We used to have a bunch of people living with us. We had one place that it was $65 a month rent.
And we were always like 2 months behind on the rent.
Too much behind, but we had cases of beer stacked to the ceiling. And it was the whole upstairs of a building, house type of, I don't know, we had like 8 rooms or something. It was huge. And then in a storm, though, it would sway.
Yeah.
It was... and then, remember we were down Professor and Starkweather too when they had the Deer Hunter. They filmed the Deer Hunter.
Yeah, that was a weird one, because I was on the road with, I guess, Kindness, and we came home and it was like August, and there's leaves, and there were no leaves in the trees, and there's leaves all over the street. I'm like, what the heck's going on? And that was because they were filming the movie, and it was supposed to be the fall. It was.
Yeah, so they did shit with the trees.
Yeah, they injected the trees so the leaves. I don't think you could do stuff like that anymore.
No. And they put different signs up on the buildings and stuff like that. And the wedding scene, they filmed the wedding scene down there.
The grocery store was in the movie
too. Store, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one night I was at what was the Chinese restaurant on St. Clair? I don't even know if they're still there, but they were open till 4 a.m. every night.
Right.
And I remember sitting in there eating. Somebody was with me, and looking across and looking at the booth across from me, and it was the actors. I go, "Oh, those are the actors from that movie they're filming, the Deer." And it was Meryl Streep and Robert De Niro, and it was her husband at the time, or boyfriend or husband at the time, who I always forget his name. He was in The Godfather, and she put her career on hold. He got cancer, and she put her career on hold and took care of him until he passed. But highly respected. He was with Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon. He played Fredo in The Godfather. What the heck is his name? Wonderful actor.
Yeah, I can never remember anybody's name.
But anyway, I spotted them having Chinese, and that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got on that. That's my brush with the film.
Yeah, we had 3 tiny little houses on one lot.
Yeah, we did. And bands, everybody a musician living in the 3 houses. And a vampire. We had one guy that was a vampire, though.
There was one vampire, yes.
So, hey, do you remember this?
Oh, there you
when
go.
the urban cowboy thing came in.
Oh yeah.
This is Arpeggio Vertilac was Alex's alter ego. Speaking of vampires,
Yes.
yeah, because that was a kind of a you were goth before goth.
Before.
Anybody knew what goth was? And you would no, but you would do Arpeggio Vertilac, and then you guys would mysteriously turn into the
The
Concrete Cowboys
Yes.
to
Yes.
get the urban cowboy bars. That's
That's
a great
right.
idea, good concept.
Yeah.
It was that. Oh yeah.
That's when we still put music on 45 RPM records.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. No kidding. And
Hey, well,
here,
there's another connection. I appeared on your first 45 in the lyrics and on the record.
oh yeah, screaming little guy named Malik Huskeritis recovering from acute tonsillitis. Yeah,
That's
Blue
right.
Cross. I don't have it. Somebody has it for sale on YouTube. They put it up on YouTube. I got to pull it off and play it. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever played any of the recordings there. Here we go. Remember the Coach House?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Had
about
the
this
hash
one?
brown.
How about Larry's? You remember when we would have a good night, Larry would go out on the street. Was that St. Clair?
That was on
Or
St. Clair.
yeah, he would shoot out the street lights. Now that was a classy bar owner for you.
Yeah. 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 Well, remember Manfred from the Whammer Jammer Ballroom in
Oh
Royal,
yeah.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Did he? Did you tell me that he had committed Harry Carey with one of his swords or something like that?
Somebody, you know what? I heard that too, but I don't, you know what? I don't
It
think it
seems
came
so
from me,
far
but I
out
think I
there,
did
but
hear that. Yeah. They
anyway.
were, that was, you know what? That we would play there Sunday nights, and we were doing one promotion where if you were a Ford worker, which meant you would be going in on second shift, shots were like, I don't know if they were a quarter or 50 cents. I was thinking, like, we're going to put the Ford Motor Company out of business by doing this.
Oh
Like, I
yeah.
know these guys drink anyways, but they're going to be drinking these discounted shots, and then they're going to go in and build trucks. Oh, I don't know if this is such a good idea.
Oh man. Hey, meant to ask you when you were working in China there, what the hell did you do for music for entertainment?
You know what? I didn't see. I don't think I saw any. Well, I did see live music. Like on the weekends, we would go into Beijing and stay at a nice hotel, and there would be like lounge, like lounge music. And it was good. It was good, high quality music. But the one thing that I got into, like, there is Chinese heavy metal music and Chinese disco music and Chinese country music. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good, but it's all in Mandarin. So it's some pretty wild stuff. Um, I did catch that, but yeah.
Now you're getting ready to make a trip to Italy. You
Yes.
and Ellen, your wife Ellen.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, and yeah, we're going to be going in May. We're excited about that. I'm going to get to go to Castle Fidardo, which before World War II, there were 80 accordion manufacturers in one town. So there's still a lot, but it's still like for Italy and for the planet, the finest accordion makers on the planet are still there.
Hey,
And
you have an
one,
accordion handy.
I do.
Can you play us a little accordion?
You know what? I got a nice little honer here.
Hey, did you hear who I said passed away? Not Richard Warren, Joel Sanye.
I did see that. I did see
Uh,
that.
right after a gig too.
Yeah, you know what? I read that. I surprisingly, I belong to a bunch of different accordion groups. So this is a diatonic accordion.
Okay.
And this one is like, we're not quite sure. This is probably before World War II, Hohner, German accordion. And it's diatonic, so they're like harmonicas. This one's in the key of G. So if I pull out, I get one note, but if I push in, I get another note. And then on the left side, I can do the 1 or the 5. So I'll give you a little taste. So that's a Cajun Mardi Gras song. Yeah.
So E minor, right?
Well, this is, yeah, right. Exactly. So I like to match this up with the band. We go into other things like Ghost Riders in the Sky. That's one.
That's what it reminded me of.
And you know what? Johnny Comes Marching Home is really that same. It's that same melody and the same chord progression, really, too. That's there. Yeah. And if you want to get really weird about it, the Doors tune.
Oh, Love Her Madly.
Yeah.
Love Her Madly. Don't you love her madly? Wanna meet her daddy? I never played it before. You just got me thinking about it.
See, tangents. We love them.
Don't you love her walking out the door? Anyway, so you're gonna get to go to the museums or the makers there. That's old school stuff, man. And there's a Farfisa. A lot of people know about Farfisa organs. Farfisa is that really cool organ sound that you hear in a lot of 60s music and 60s film soundtracks and stuff like that. And it's an Italian company that makes them, and they're still making them.
And I will be at the Farfisa Museum. That's definitely one of the things that I'm hitting. Yep. I still got a couple of Farfisas. So you can never have enough organs or pianos, right? Or accordions.
You can never have enough Farfisa in your organ. I'll tell you right now. You gotta have your Farfisa.
Just don't let my wife hear that.
Oh man, well I'm glad you're doing well. Anything else you want to say? Say hi to anybody or anything?
No, man, it's just a joy. It's just a joy to spend some time with you and trade some of these memories, some of the stuff that we've been through on this adventure.
Christ, we could talk for a week.
Easily.
Unbelievable. And it's been good, man. And here it is. When I was young, we used to hang out together. Me being the kind of person that I am, I used to think, I used to think, well, which one of us is going to go first? I'm just honest. Everybody thinks that shit. Which one of us will be and sadly, we've already lost a couple of our, close friends.
I didn't think, at the rate we were going, I really didn't think either one of us was going to.
I didn't think it'd be you or me. It'd be a couple of the last guys in there, But,
we've lost a lot of the crew.
Yeah. Well, here they are.
Amen to that.
They're good ships and wood ships and ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships, and may they always be.
Yay.
Well, Alex, I hope you come back. I'm going to play a few songs for my friends here.
Good.
And I'm really glad you joined us. And, of course, you might be on stage with me at the Roundhouse this year, later in the year. Alex likes to, I try to get him over here once a year anyway, if we can.
I'm definitely coming back. I miss Ohio. I miss the Roundhouse. I miss Put-in-Bay. I miss hanging out with you. I definitely, it's the highlight of my summer.
In Philadelphia, you have a wonderful life there, and lovely wife and nice home, and you're doing your thing. You're doing what you do, and life is good.
This is true. I can't complain.
So just got to come out this way a little more.
Yep. Hey, well, you got to come visit me here too, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been to Philly. I got to get some crabs. I got to get some Waltz crabs.
You know what? That's what I was just gonna say.
Is Waltz still open, or
Waltz is gone. Waltz is gone, but there are other places that have risen up to take its place. So
Waltz crabs, Donardo's, are they still in Wilmington? I used to go years ago when my girls were little. I used to go out and stay with Alex and Ellen, and I would perform all over that area, different bars and different areas around the Philly and New Jersey area.
Well, you recorded an album out here too.
I sure did. with Bob, who's gone, Bob
Yeah.
Freed, and Richard,
Yep.
and
And now Richard's in the Lost Northern Tribe. I've got him playing piano for me.
oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, no, it's great.
That's good. You got to get him out of the closet. God damn it.
That's right.
Got to get him out of the basement. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
No. Well, all right, amigo. I'm going to let you go.
Let's hear some songs.
All right. Do you have one you want to hear? Not particularly, probably, but
well, whatever you do, man, I'm going to
Long
enjoy.
Black Veil is Michelle's favorite. She loves that.
Well, you know what? The next time I see you guys, I'll work up an even longer version.
All right, man. Well, look, I love you, and it's always good to see you. You're always welcome back, and we'll talk to you when you get back from Italy.
All right, great.
Or before. Wait, you're not going until May, right?
Yeah, no, we'll talk before then. Yep.
Sounds good.
All right, let me hear a good song.
All right. I'll do my best.
All right, great.
Take care.
Later.
Bye-bye. Well, that was fun. Catching up with friends. Yeah, we did a lot. Well, more like brothers, really. You guys know what I'm talking about when you have those friends that you don't have to see them for years. But when you do see them, you pick up right where you left off. That's how you know it's a good friendship. When you don't have to work at it constantly, but you know it's there. You got to work at relationships. That's not the issue, but something that you have to work at constantly. Yeah, maybe you're trying too hard. Got to try a little. All right. May I play you some songs, my friends? First of all, let me just cruise through here. And Mad Dogville. Mary Lou Carr says it sounds great. Hey, Mary Lou. John Cazale. Thank you, JB. John Cazale. He was in the conversation with Gene Hackman. He really had a promising, huge career. He was one of those oddball kind of character, but very deeply into the craft. Thank you, Jamie. John Cazale is killing me. Marty Taylor said, pretty cool list of this. Great. Ralph Wilbanks. How are you, my friend? Kelly Hauk. Mike and I, one of our friends' little sisters, who's, probably middle-aged now, I would imagine. And Mike and Alex, I feel like I have been transported back to my childhood. Well, in a way, yes. Of course, your brother Pat was one of our dear close friends. He's still around. Pat's still around. Pat said he just doesn't associate with us anymore. He's too good for us. Oh, hey, David, my pleasure. I'm going to do a truck driving song because Alex used to like doing the truck driving song. We had the band. Mary Lou Carr, Solar Eclipse would be cool. All right, you want a solar eclipse? Any solar eclipse songs? The stuff that I could do, it's a total eclipse of the heart. Herpes, crabs, and fleas. She gave them to the people of the town. She gave them herpes, crabs, and fleas. No, that's I better do a real song. That's a truck driver song. He died on the cruise? Jamie Reed says he died on the cruise. Wait a minute. Mojo. Yeah, Mojo Nixon. I know he died on the Outlaw cruise, man. So, and they're already taking money ticket orders for next year's Outlaw cruise. So it's not stopping, man. He's going to be the martyr. I mean, he'll be he should be. Mojo Nixon should be the face of the cruise, of the face of excess to the cruise. Hey, he died like he lived. Got to respect the man for that. Or pity him, one or the other. Outlaw country. Okay, Russ Runkle, how are you, my friend? Great show at the Riverview Yacht Club. Thank you, Bubba. We've had some really good shows this year so far, this winter, and I'm grateful, always grateful. We love making the rounds in the winter and visit our friends. We didn't get to go to Florida, but next year. And Always love doing the Riverview Yacht Club. Mary Lucar, Joey Paulo. Hey, Joey. David White, Kelly Houck. I just want to make sure I get everybody. John Casil. I never remember that. Riverview, thank you. Thank you for coming out. I hope you had a good time. You know, folks, the thing that I do, I know what I'm doing. And in times like these and the way things are, I'm going to go to my. I love performing for everybody. I love getting people to sing, making people laugh. I think it's something that is more valuable now than ever before. You get strangers, you get a whole crowd of strangers laughing, singing, being together, forgetting about the bullshit for a few hours. That's the mission. That's the mission that we're on the Perch Church philosophy of life, that every day above ground is a good day. And I'll tell you, my buddy Doug, he works hard helping put that show together. You know, I mean, because he believes it the way I do. We really love the people that come to the shows. You know, we consider them friends. And everybody is welcome in the Perch Church Conjugational love. You just got to have a damn sense of humor, not be too judgmental. That's right. All right, time for a song. Brian Hines. Can't wait to see you at the Roundhouse. Thank you, Brian. I'll be back there. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to post this for you guys, the schedule. People, but I haven't posted my Roundhouse schedule. I had my schedule last November, but I just hadn't gotten around to posting everything. I'm kind of behind on lots of stuff. I have had other things on my plate this year, but I worked all morning putting together the little schedule for the Roundhouse, my flyer schedule for the Roundhouse. And I wonder if I could dig that out real quick. Let me do a couple songs, and I'll see if I can get the schedule out as an exclusive. It's an exclusive right here. Yeah, Doug is great. Doug's a great guy, man. He's a good man, good person. Can't wait to say. Let me do a song or two. Oh, thanks, Mary Lou. Here's an old Hank Jr. song from, I think, 1976, 77. Just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I moved on down to Sweet Home, Alabama around 1974. Had to get out of the music city. I had to get on the road. A woman, she left me and people wouldn't let me sing nothing but them old sad songs. Had to get high so that I wouldn't cry. You know, it hit pretty close to home. But I'm feeling better now that I'm back on the road. Getting together between chicken and muscle shoals. Saw them turning up loud and looking at the crowd. I was spinning them guitar strings. I knew all the while it was my style. Did they ever forget my name? I rocked them and I knocked them and I locked them out, and I still just couldn't do no wrong. People went wild and the band said, "Child, yeah, keep on playing your songs." I'm feeling better now that I'm back on the road. Yes, together, sweet making and muscle shows. Yeah, my life ain't the same, and I had to change, and I hope this musical show a little bit less of crying of a beer and a little about the soul. Now Waylon and Toy and all them boys, I want to say thanks to you. You feel let it still help me play what I feel, and I don't feel love sick of you. I'm feeling better now that I'm back on the road. Get me together, between making them muscle shows. I'm feeling together, eating little cornbread. Woo! I've been eating that cornbread, sleeping on a feather bed, smoking that homegrown, wrap myself a few songs. Eating that cornbread, sleeping on a feather bed, smoking that homegrown, wrap myself a few songs. Now on this here music is nothing but down homegrown. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get it on now. Son, you don't like the way I'm living. Yes, me, this long-haired country all looking on. Well, a poor girl wants to marry. Yeah, a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich man goes to college. Yeah, poor cat goes to work. Drunker wants another drink of wine, and a politician wants a vote. Yeah, I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another toke. Yeah, I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get it on now. You don't like the way I'm living. Just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Yeah. All right, somebody scream. Gonna take a freight train down to the station. No, I don't care where it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna climb a mountain, go to the highest mountain and jump off. Thank you, Lord. Nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman you and me? Can't you see? No, can't you see? Yeah, what that woman do to me. I staggered in the roundhouse bar just around closing time. Dancing with a sweet young thing was what I had in mind. I saw her sitting all alone at a table in the back. Asked her to dance when she got up and damn near had a heart attack. That girl was ugly, ugly as homemade sin. Had hair on her legs like bristles on a hog and zits all over her chin. I-O-D, ugly, ugly as it ever been. She took a lot of good liquor and some real heavy drinking, but I drank her on up to 10. Yeah. There ought to be a law against braziers. Yeah, they ought to take them off the shelves at Penny's and at Sears, so a man can see and feel what's really, really real. There ought to be a law against braziers. I stepped out of the shower and I got a good look at myself. Hot belly, bald head, man, I thought it was somebody else. And I caught my reflection in the mirror on the back of the bathroom door. I just don't look good naked anymore. Well, so I'm going upstairs, turn the bedroom mirror to the wall. You see, I hung it up there when I was young and skinny and tall. Oh, I'd stand and smile and strut and flex until my arms got sore. Now I just don't look good naked anymore. Used to go out with plenty of girls, I love them one and all. They won't get very close to me, they're afraid that I might fall. I went to my doctor for my medical exam. I stood there buck naked, suddenly he said, "Man." I said, "What is it, doc? Some fatal disease?" "I just gotta know the score." He said, "Mad dog, you don't look good naked anymore." Now, me and my girl had a dance routine. Everybody says we was unique. It's only when we're back to back, we're dancing cheek to cheek. I went to a nude beach for a little seaside fun. Ooh, I stepped out in my birthday suit, soaking up the sun. Somebody said, hey, there's an old white whale washed up on the shore. Just don't look as naked anymore. Yeah, my arches fill my chest with hell, my ass is dragging the floor. Just don't look as naked. Yeah, I just can't take it. We just don't look as good as naked anymore. A little Mad Dog medley for you. Of course, I didn't write those songs, but I play them like I own them. So my daddy said, son, play them like you own them. Play them like you own them if you think you're going to own them. I can do it. She's holding her head in her hand. Come on, you got to be way past embarrassment. Thank you. Son, my dad said, son, if you see a light at the end of the tunnel, it's probably just a CAT scan. That's right. I thank you all very much, friends, for joining us, Michelle and I here tonight. The Perch Church Basement of Love, internationally broadcasting on gigahertz, channel 19. I'm so glad we had this time to spend together, just to share a glass. Who did this? Carol Burnett. It's Carol Burnett. I'm so glad we had this time. I need something like that. How about I go like, I'm so glad we had this time. Oh, yeah. I hope to see you again sometime, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. Sounds like Michael Keaton in Beetlejuice. They're making another Beetlejuice. I don't see it. I don't know. Oh, let's see, Marty Taylor. Marty, you're such a nice guy, man. You're so gracious. I appreciate it. Marty says, thank you, Michelle. You and Michelle always letting us in your homes Friday evening. I'm so glad you appreciate the way you do. You know, it's you make it worth doing, Marty. Thank you. As everybody does, as you all do. And we're happy to have you as friends and hang out. And you know, when I'm doing the club shows, come on out. You know, you're going to get a few laughs. You're going to know some of the songs. We're going to sing. We're going to laugh. Appreciate the Perch Church philosophy of life. That every day above ground is a good day. Well, we're going to do one more song and call it an evening, I think. I haven't prepared a final song for tonight. It's not bad. You got one you'd like to hear, Michelle? Sitting back there in your director's chair with the twinkle lights going and your big fancy glass of wine. And is there a song you'd like to hear before I one of mine? Okay. All right. Any solar eclipse songs? No, I don't have it. Calling from where? Where were you from? From Cape Coral. Cape Coral. Kelly, by the way, Kelly, thanks for stopping by. And Cliff Cater's still here at the winery, but you're with me. I'm with you, Cliff. All right. I love my friends, love the family, married with car. Marty, you see, yeah, Marty's a cool cat. He's young. He's young, full of piss and vinegar. Oh yeah, time for Perch Church fish fry. We got Perch Church fish fry from the church tonight. Sheephead Love. There we go. All right. I'm going to play one of my own songs. Actually, I love the recording of this. And Phil Talbot who did an awful lot of work on my recordings with Wes McCraw. I want to do a tribute show with Phil, with some of my music, and talk about it. And you know what? I'm going to see if I can get Wes on, and then we could talk about some of the recordings that I've done, and talk about him and Phil, and what Wes is, one of the great pickers from in this area, and uh, great studio guy. Just an all around cool cat, man, and a good musician. Maybe we can get him on. I think that's what we're going to have to do, and have a Phil Talbot appreciation show. That's what we're going to do. All right. So here's a song called Sheep Had Love. Well, you can go through life having all kinds of love. Jaded love, faded love, young love, true love, puppy love, even quirky love. But you ain't ever had no real love till you have what I like to call sheephead love. We ate oysters in Miami. We got the crabs in Baltimore. Girl, you really cracked the conch when you ate a little shrimp and you said you didn't want no more. I know you like big muscles, 'cause I love little clams. You're shallow as the water. I don't lie about it, but I am just what I am. Girl, I need sheephead love, sheephead love, sheephead love, oh too. Hey, you better be know I'm going out trolling if I can't get nothing from you. Hey, it's a natural love sent from heaven up above. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm making act of contrition. I'm going out fishing for sheephead love, oh too, oh too. Sheephead love, oh too. Every time my rod gets twitching, I learn the same old lie. I'm just stock trash for a little bit of bass. I'll show you a good time. Yeah, we'll rock before the starboard. Girl, we'll pound around just like slugs. I'll be a jib dandy on the beach. You'll be a sandy. Don't give me no water bugs. I need sheephead love, sheephead love, sheephead love, oh too. Hey, you better be knowing I'm going out trolling if I can't get nothing from you. It's a natural love from heaven up above. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm making act of contrition. I'm going out fishing. Sheephead love, oh too, oh too. Sheephead love, oh too. And there ain't nothing more exciting, making love in the deep blue sea. Hey, won't you find yourself a little sheephead love? You go down like a submarine on sheephead love, sheephead love, sheephead love, oh too. You better be knowing, going down trolling if I can't get nothing from you. It's a natural love from heaven up above. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm making act of contrition. I'm going out fishing. Sheephead love, oh too, oh too. Sheephead love, oh too. And if you can't take the pressure, you just a buried treasure. All the sheephead love, oh too. Yeah, you got your sheephead love, everybody. Woo! Yeah. Amen and hallelujah. Every day above ground is a good day. No, please. No. Okay. Thank you. God, sure, I'll do one more. Okay. You never know. I might start showing cartoons. I liked the Pee Wee Herman show, by the way. I thought he was I thought Paul Rubens was a freaking genius. It's a shame how it all played out. Too bad. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. And next Friday, we're going to be back next Friday. And don't forget, we got some shows coming up. You can see them right above. please stop cruising Harrison Township, Michigan, and Toledo, Bar 145 next week on Sunday. We're doing the Sunday, right? Everybody's celebrating on Saturday. We're doing it on St. Patty's Day. So come on out to Mr. Red, stop on by and join us. And appreciate y'all. I'm Mike Mad Dog Adams, and every day above ground is a good day.